This is the web page for Decision-Making System for Environmental Impact Assessment. There are two main menu options: Scoping Support and Environmental Impact Assessment (EIA) report preparation. Enter ID and password in the Scoping Support menu to log in. In the Scoping Support menu, enter the project details for scoping. Enter the project type, location, scale, and duration. Proceed to the next step. You can either draw the project site directly on the map or upload a shapefile. Once saved, you will be redirected to the Scoping Support web page. Let's open a previously saved project, Sejong Smart City. On the map, the project site is displayed. The left menu bar lists the scoping categories. There are 6 main components: natural ecological environment, atmospheric environment, aquatic environment, land environment, living environment, and socio-economic environment. The natural ecological environment includes flora and fauna and natural environmental assets. The atmospheric environment consists of meteorology, air quality, odor, and greenhouse gases. The aquatic environment includes water quality, water dynamics and hydrology, and the marine environment. The land environment includes soil, land use, and geology and topography. The living environment includes eco-friendly resource circulation, noise and vibration, hygiene and public health, electromagnetic interference, sunlight interruption, and recreational landscape. The socioeconomic environment considers population, housing, and industry. Each environmental factor provides spatial data that helps assess its significance. In the case of flora and fauna, spatial data includes wetland protection areas, migratory bird habitats, vegetation grade, and protected marine species. You can set an impact range to determine the inclusion of various data. After setting the impact range for each dataset, click Analyze to proceed. The system will begin the analysis, and you will be able to review the results. The pre-analysis results indicate that inland wetlands and migratory bird habitats exist near the project site. In the air quality category, the available data includes emission facilities, industrial facilities, air regulation zones, residential areas, educational institutions, medical facilities, and nursing homes. Users can set the impact range and conduct analysis. Let's view previously analyzed results. Upon review, the eye-shaped markers indicate that the project includes the designated spatial information. Around the Sejong Smart City project, there are air emission facilities, industrial facilities, roadways, air quality regulation zones, residential and educational institutions located. The analysis table provides information on each facility and the distance from the project site. In water quality, one of the water environment components, spatial information regarding water source protection zones, water quality conservation areas, and sewage and wastewater treatment facilities can be identified. According to the analysis results, this project site is located within a river zone and falls under a restricted livestock breeding area. There is also a public wastewater treatment facility nearby, and another environmental impact assessment project is in progress within a 2-kilometer radius. In land use, one of the land environment elements, various spatial data such as the ecological landscape map, industrial facilities, incineration facilities, residential areas, national parks, and environmental protection areas are provided. The analysis results indicate that around the project site, lakes and rivers and forest areas are located. Buildings are also distinguished by color. Purple areas represent industrial complexes and factory facilities. Light yellow indicates residential areas, and jade green represent educational institutions. Among the key elements of the living environment, information can be obtained regarding noise-generating facilities, such as airport facilities, road facilities, power generation facilities, and sports facilities. Previous analysis indicates that since road noise is a key issue in urban development projects, it's important to check details about nearby roads and their distances. In the socio-economic environment, you can check not only information on industrial facilities, residential areas, and care facilities, but also the population size of vulnerable groups, under 17 and over 65. In the analysis results, we can identify the population size of vulnerable groups in the vicinity of the project site. In addition to the socio-economic environment, spatial information is reviewed for all other categories before proceeding to the checklist. The checklist includes questions to evaluate the importance of each environmental factor in the project, and selecting answers helps determine whether the category is classified as a key, general, or excluded evaluation category. The system automatically selects applicable questions based on the integrated spatial data. Specific inquiries, such as the necessity of relocation measures and the scale of residential areas, require manual entry. The socioeconomic environment was classified as a general evaluation criterion in this project, and additional considerations for the environmental impact assessment report will be provided. The Environmental Impact Assessment Report for the Sejong Smart City project includes a requirement to evaluate the adequacy of housing supply and demand using various methods and to compare and present the results. Once the scoping process for all environmental areas is complete, the final results can be reviewed. The file is available for download in Excel format. In the Excel sheets, you can check the scoping results for each category: project overview, flora and fauna, air quality, water quality, land use, noise and vibration, and socioeconomic environment. The downloaded file contains information on the project and its scoping results. The scoping results for the noise and vibration category indicate that noise and vibration have been identified as key evaluation criteria for this project. This concludes the explanation of the scoping support system. Thank you for your attention.